Hi, today I'm going to show you how to set up your paper in APA 7 for student papers. Student papers means this video is applicable for students in high school and college, not for those intended for professional papers. APA is usually used in the social sciences, business, nursing, and master's work and above, and has 4 main sections: the title page, the abstract, the main body, and references. Let's go ahead and get started. First, open a Google Doc and name your document. The name should reflect what the paper's about. For this tutorial, I'm going to name this one APA 7 format. Before typing, let's set up the document. Let's first set up the font. For APA 7, there are several options for fonts, which is very exciting. Your options are Calibri in 11 font, Arial in 11 font, Lucida Sans Unicode in 10 font, Times New Roman in 12 font, Georgia in 11 font, and Computer Modern in 10 font. Ask your instructor which one they would prefer. If there's no preference, choose whichever one you prefer. For this one, I'm going to use Times New Roman size 12. APA requires a paper to be double spaced. That can be done under the line spacing option. Select that button and then change it from 1.15 to double. The margin should be 1 inch all around, which is the default setting. Let's insert the header. The page number should be inserted in the upper right-hand corner. Go to Insert, Page Numbers, and choose the top left option. Make sure your font and size matches whatever font you've chosen. Click beneath the gray line to set up the title page. Press Enter 3 or 4 times and press Center Align. The paper's title should be written in title case, which is to capitalize the first word of the title, any important words that are nouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, pronouns, and the first word that appears after a dash or colon. My title is going to be How to Write in APA Format. So a good rule of thumb is to capitalize any word that has 4 or more letters and the words is and be since they're verbs. If you're stuck on what to name your title, keep it short, succinct, and purposeful, and don't use abbreviations. Bold the title and press Enter twice so that there's a gap between the next part. Next, you're going to go and type your name, the author's name, and press Enter once. Then go ahead and type the school name, press Enter once. Then the course name, press Enter once. The instructor's name, press Enter once. And then the assignment due date, and just press Enter. Now we're ready to move on to the abstract. Insert a new page by going to Insert and Break, then Page Break, or you can press Ctrl Enter on your keyboard. This will give you a new page. Never press Enter until you get to a new page because it can mess up the formatting. Very bad to do. On the first line, select the center line and then type abstract with a capital A. Bold this, but don't italicize or underline it. Press Enter once. On the next line, remove the bold option and do not press the tab button to indent. This is where you're going to put in a concise summary highlighting the key points of your paper. An abstract should contain the following: the research topic, the research questions, participants and methods, results, data analysis, and any conclusions. The abstract should be a single paragraph, double-spaced, and contain no more than 250 words. Generally, abstracts do not contain in-text citations. You might want to include keywords. Check with your instructor. This helps researchers find work in databases. To create this, press Enter once and go to the next line and press the Tab button to indent. Type keywords with a capital K, followed by a colon, then 1 space, and the keywords and phrases that appear most in the paper. Separate each with commas, but don't add a period at the end of the keywords. Press Enter once and then insert a new page to go to the next part, the main body. First, press Center Align and type the full title in title case, then bold it. Press Enter once. Unbold the text, change the alignment back to left align, and press the Tab button once to indent. Writing for a paper in MLA and APA doesn't really differ, but here are some things in order to keep in mind. Cite any sources in the proper format. For APA, you use the author's last name and the year in parenthetical documentation. If it has a page number, also include the page number with P period and PP period if referencing multiple pages. Make sure to spell out any abbreviations the first time they're used and offset it with either commas or parentheses. If there's two authors, separate their names with an ampersand. Very fancy. When using multiple sources in text citation, list them alphabetically and separate them with semicolons. If a source does not list an author, use the first piece of information from the references page in place of it. This would be the document title. When writing, try to paraphrase rather than using direct quotations. It just makes it sound so much better. Direct quotes more than 40 words should be set up as block quotations. To do this, indent the entire passage by ½ inch and do not include quotation marks. Make sure to add the in-text citations though. Don't ever forget those. If you're writing and you need to have headings, use the following. First, don't use an introduction heading. It looks weird. Don't do it. A second level heading is left aligned, bolded, and it's written in title case. Third level headings are left aligned, bolded, written in title case, and italicized. Fourth level headings are bolded, written in title case, indented, and then the following paragraph starts right afterwards. For your references, insert a new page. Choose center alignment and type references. Make sure that R is capitalized, then bold the word. Press enter once and unbold the text and change the alignment back to the left. Citations should be alphabetized, double-spaced, and have a hanging indent. I personally like to use Citefast in order to easily create mine. Once you've created your references, copy them onto your paper. To create the hanging indent, highlight your sources, then drag the inverted triangle to 0.5, then drag the rectangle back to 0. This will create a hanging indent. I hope that this has been a helpful video for you. Thanks for watching.